Just like that, we are back again. It is Disqualified Opinions. You already know what time it is inside the man cave. Everybody's present and accounted for. I'm your host, BKD. DC, what's up, bro?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling this week after that trash week of picks we just had?
Man, look. I don't even need to be here right now. That's how trash my record was. Like, that's ridiculous, so.
The beauty of the NFL, though, we got another week. Roz, what's good, bro?
Sick man Rouse.
He's playing hurt. Flu game.
Flu game.
Free Mello.
Well, like you said, bro, you kind of alluded to it. Not the best week for all of us. But DC, I'm going to let you do the honors.
But none of us had a good week.
I didn't even add up total records because the win-loss was so bad. But last week, me, Rouse, and Byron all went 4-9.
Tell nobody.
And Rel went 3-10. What I do know is Rouse is still in first place. The order stays the same.
Right.
Okay.
I'll get those records to you at some point during the show. But
no rush. Yeah. We'll move forward.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
As they say, what Bill Belichick say on to Cincinnati. So we're on
to
to week 11, right?
Week 11.
Well,
week 11.
Rouse, no further ado. Let's get straight to it.
The Thursday game is the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Cleveland Browns. I'll start with you on this one, Byron. Who you got winning this game?
I'm going down with the shit, baby. They got it done for me Sunday. Baker played decent enough to win. They should have actually blew the Bills out. They missed some opportunities, which is a little worrisome.
That says a lot.
But the Steelers are playing very well. I'm afraid as a Ravens fan because their defense is legit and they're coming strong. But I'm gonna keep it short. Browns in a close one. These two teams actually do play twice, so it's going to be very interesting down the stretch for
I agree with
second
you.
place.
That's where I was headed. This one is in Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And I believe in this series, each home team wins the game. So, for whatever crazy reason, I don't believe in Baker, but somehow they get it done. Browns. Close game.
Shockingly enough, I've been off the bandwagon here, and Pittsburgh.
You were never on it.
I was never on the
You
bandwagon.
were never on it. I
Never
give
on
you
the
the
bandwagon. Pittsburgh. They have the second longest win streak in the NFL right now behind the Baltimore Ravens.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
That defense looks very good. The Mason Rudolph has played minimizing mistakes.
It's Rose guy.
I don't like his arm. I don't think he has an arm.
It's a good backup.
I think he has a noodle arm. But
Great backup.
I think the Browns are going to try to attempt to make a push, and I think they pull out a close win at home against the team that they always choke against, Pittsburgh.
That is true.
Baker's going to have at least 2 interceptions. That's my little wild,
I mean, that's not a bold prediction. He always
Minka Fitzpatrick's balling.
He's balling.
TJ Watt,
Ever
one of the
since
best
he-
pass rushers in the league.
I think Minka really transformed that defense. Not the linebacking core was their strength, but they actually the back end is actually.
And I think he's
playing
better
pretty
as
decent.
safety.
Yeah,
He's not a corner
at all.
Yeah.
I'm going the opposite of these fellas. I think the away team will win the games in this series. So I'm going to have the Pittsburgh Steelers coming in and extending their win streak and going to 6-4. The next game, this will be interesting to see how we all feel about this as the Houston Texans coming to Baltimore to face the Baltimore Ravens. I'll start with you on this one, Ral. Who do you have winning this game?
So of course I'm choosing the Ravens. It's not too many teams. I don't think there's any team in my head that can beat the Ravens just because the way we play and our defense is actually coming full swing. Actually getting turnovers, getting some type of pressure on the quarterback.
I think the most defensive touchdowns in the league.
Yeah, and we all know Deshaun Watson gets hit a lot, so I expect us to really get after him this Sunday, so I'm going with the Ravens. Deshaun Watson does have a good game, though, against us.
DC?
I love Deshaun Watson. I was very high on Houston to start the year. I just think that right now the Baltimore Ravens are playing with too much momentum. They're too difficult to stop. Until I see somebody stop the run, I won't believe anybody can. And if they can, I think Lamar's good enough with his arm to beat this Houston defense, which is really not that great. They lost J.J. Watt for the year. Their secondary hasn't been a strength all season. So I think Houston will struggle to stop the run. And I think we keep Deshaun off the field for the most part, although he is the next very bad man in this league.
He's already bad.
Yeah, he getting it done, and that line is
trash.
Horrible.
Yeah, they're awful. They are bad, and I don't think they'll be able to run the football. So I think it'll be a one-dimensional attack. I think the Ravens secondary just got healthy. They just added another corner who's a rookie from their IR this week.
A USC kid, Marshall.
Iman Marshall, yeah, from USC. He did go to USC.
Trojans.
So give me the Ravens, but I don't think obviously it won't be as easy as the Cincinnati game was. But give me the Ravens, and I still like Deshaun Watson. He's in that MVP conversation with Lamar.
I'll go. I think this is the game of the week you want to watch if you're a football fan, not even a fan of either team. I think the Ravens will throw the ball more than people think. Don't be surprised if they throw the ball 30 or more times because the Texans' secondary is not that good, and I'm being polite. I think they're ranked maybe 29th against the pass. Don't quote me on that. So I think they'll try to stop the run. I think you'll see a lot of DBs on the field, a lot of blitzing of Lamar because Romeo Crennel is a very good defensive coordinator. A lot of good history in this league with the Patriots. But nobody's been able to stop Lamar or this offense. We're going to put the 3 tight ends. We're going to use Ricard. We're going to use a lot of play action. I think Hollywood, Andrews, and Hurst and Boyle all have big games. Ravens winning the shootout. I think both teams score over 30. Be a shootout.
I think only one does.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be.
It could be like a 34, 31, 34, 30.
I got it like
close.
31, 24, 21.
I'd give us a
like
10-point win, honestly. Like 31,
if we can
21.
control the clock the way I expect, then I can see.
And our defense, like y'all said, is hitting quarterbacks. They may not be getting sacks, but they're putting a lot of
They
pressure
might
on
get some sacks
quarterbacks.
this week.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Rouse?
I agree.
I'm also going to go with the Ravens on this game. I too think we're going to possibly pass the ball a little bit more than what we have become accustomed to in recent weeks with our team. I don't think that they'll be able to stop us. I do think that they have as equally respectable a quarterback on the other side who was in the MVP race for a reason. But I just think that the Ravens will pull this game out and go to 8-2 as they try to get that bye.
They might get home field. Yeah, Patriots' schedule isn't easy, and I'm being unbiased. I love the Patriots, but
yeah, they got
I love Brady, but they have a tough schedule.
And the Ravens' schedule, I think
they can win 3 out of the next 4.
They play at the Rams and they play San Francisco in this game, and then after that, I think they win.
They got Buffalo. I think they can win 3 out of the next 4.
The Jets and Cleveland.
They should be no less than 11-5.
Yeah. Well, the Ravens, I think they finish around 13-3, 12-4.
I agree. I can see 12-4 at least.
Fellas, the next game we have the Atlanta Falcons going to North Carolina to face the Panthers. Falcons coming off a disturbing win against your Saints.
DC Saints.
Very.
Super Bowl champion Saints. Already crowned.
Man, listen, it's still
Drew Brees, greatest regular season. Was greatest what?
So
second greatest quarterback of all time.
Okay.
Would Teddy Bridgewater have scored a touchdown?
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't think Drew Brees wouldn't score a touchdown.
Divisional games, man. You can't predict them.
Never know. Oh, so we start with me because these are my Saints?
They're your Saints.
Oh, actually, no. These are Falcons that beat my Saints.
Oh, well, so they're your Falcons then.
Going against
they're your Falcons this week.
If they are anybody's Falcons, they are not mine. Those dirty birds belong in the South. They don't belong with me. With that being said, give me the Carolina Panthers. Run CMC, baby. That's it.
I'm going to piggyback off what you said. I'm definitely going with the Panthers. Christian McCaffrey is doing all that he can. Kyle Allen's actually playing pretty good.
He came up a yard short at Lambeau on Sunday.
I'll play Aaron Rodgers that bad, man.
I don't know what they're going to do with Cam, but Kyle Allen is balling right now.
Cam's gone.
Yeah, definitely true.
Give me the Panthers.
What's the Panthers' record?
They like
5-4.
Yeah.
This is a big game. They got to win this game. They'll win.
They'll win.
Yeah,
Okay.
CMC.
No analysis needed. They'll win.
Yeah. All right.
Riverboat Ron
Atlanta's
needs to
just
win.
not a good football team.
Carolina's fighting for
I don't
the
know how y'all
playoffs.
even... We're not even going to talk about... Yo, I don't even know. Come on, go to the next game. It's making me mad.
Let's start showing this one, Byron. Your Cowboys coming off a devastating loss in prime time
To my first cousin.
to
I
the
still
other
won.
boy. They are going to Detroit this week. This should be a nice little comeback.
All
game
intents
for
and
them.
purposes, we didn't know Matt Stafford wasn't playing last week. So
We did
after
not.
the game started, I forgot who said it in the group chat, and I think I saw it on ESPN. Yeah. It was literally after the game started, and I found out.
I didn't even know Jeff Driscoll was in the NFL.
And I didn't know that either.
We didn't even know what school he came from until looking it up.
It's in Detroit.
Louisiana Tech.
I'm saying it's in Detroit, the game.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys? I think Zeke bounces back. I like the dome aspect. Dak play well. No Stafford, or if it is Stafford, it might be a shootout, but the Cowboys
Yeah,
win.
that's... I'm still going with the Cowboys, but if Stafford was playing, I probably would have thought about it a little longer.
If Stafford was playing, I don't think I'd pick him.
You don't
Honestly,
think you would pay the,
I don't
pick
think
the
I'd
Lions?
pick Dallas.
Oh, Dallas.
If Stafford was playing.
I probably would think about a little longer.
What's his status? Is he still hurt?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, so what I heard last was there was some broken bones in his back.
All right, I'm going with Cowboys.
He was like, I don't need to hit nothing else.
I heard he's been dealing with it for a while now.
He probably has been playing hurt. He's on his back a lot. Just saying.
Yeah.
Because that offensive line is awful.
They have not given him much help. I mean, they have great receivers.
See a pattern here? Great quarterbacks, trash lines.
Trash O-lines.
Get that man some
Come
protection.
on, man.
Except Lamar. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens for
Shout
building
out
a
to
good
the Ravens.
O-line. I'm going to go with Dallas as well in this game. I don't know what happened to Zeke last week. He was on a milk carton, but that Detroit defense should be better than what I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened to Darius Slay or the rest of that secondary, but I think Dallas will be able to bounce back. Dak looked pretty good on the loss last week, threw for almost 400 yards. No turnovers until the Hail Mary pick at the end. So I think Dallas finds a way to get it done, because if they don't, they'll start see the division race slip away from them.
Their schedule is tough. Phillies
Yes, it is.
lightens
And
up a little bit.
Phillies does lighten up.
I'm a little worried.
And
Getting a little hot.
I predicted the Eagles to win that division.
I'm sweating a little bit, Dallas. But
Dallas needs to win this game.
but I don't believe in win. So we'll go to you, Ross.
Be disrespectful. Really quickly, apparently Matthew Stafford has been playing with this injury for over a year.
I
And
know that
balling,
long.
putting up thousands of yards. Shout out to you.
But yeah, at this point they're saying that he's week to week, so he's not. It's still up in the air whether he'll play.
Might miss another week.
Because of that, I am definitely gonna pencil in your Cowboys to win this game. Hopefully, Dak does the Dak dance.
He's playing well, man. Come on. Next game. Disrespect.
Nick Foles led Jaguars go to Indianapolis to face the Colts, coming off a devastating loss to the Miami Dolphins.
First off for Foles since he got hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And battle of the weird backups. You got Nick Foles versus Brian Hoyer.
We got some pretty close spreads this week, by the way, if anybody's interested in the gambling aspect of
Don't
this.
listen to us after last week. We're not giving any gambling advice.
I guess I'll start with this one. Without knowing if Jacoby Brissett is playing,
Oh,
I'm just going to
gosh.
pick the Jaguars to win this game.
Oh, gosh. We have to pick this
Brian
one?
Hoyer is horrible. Need I say more?
You don't.
Yeah.
You picked the Jaguars before.
I know, but
You like Minshew, though. You like Minshew.
They just had a certain swag with him, and I don't know how Nick Foles is going to play. I haven't.
play like
So
a man that just got
listening
50
to them
million
talk,
guaranteed.
I heard Calais Campbell talking about Nick Foles and how the team rallies behind him. They love Nick Foles
They
in that
do?
locker room.
Okay.
But I need to see him play.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like,
I need to see him
does he
play.
feel good off the injury? But
He got a bye week. I think he's fine. I just
So
think
y'all like to see how Brian Hoyer played.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm
I ain't
picking
say
the
I'm going with the
Jags. I'm
Jags.
picking the
Yeah, I
Jags.
was just
We're just
asking
having-
questions.
Let's have a conversation. That's all.
You a little too hasty. Come on, calm
Answer the
down.
question.
Calm down.
This
He
game,
picked- he
where's
picked
this
the
game
Colts.
at?
It's in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
The Colts
He's
are a
picking the Colts.
3-point favorite, by the
I'm
way.
going with the Colts.
Oh.
I think the Colts have to bounce back. This is a must-win for them. They can't lose again.
BKD and the B is for Brian Hoyer.
Oh,
guys.
my gosh. Hopefully he doesn't play, but
I mean, it's a chance that Jacoby
as
plays.
as we record this,
If
we
Jacoby-
don't know.
If Jacoby, if I knew he was playing and I knew T.Y. was playing, give me the
But
Colts.
this
Yeah.
game could go
T.Y.
either
is
way.
not playing.
All I need to know if it's Jacoby was playing. If Jacoby
Who
was
is
playing,
Ja-
I would pick the Colts.
Who's Jacoby throwing to?
Jack Doyle and Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron, Funches,
Zach Pascal.
my man,
Funches on
Paris
IR.
Campbell.
Like I said,
Oh,
if I knew T.Y.
Paris
was
Campbell.
playing and Jacoby, I would pick
Marlon
the Colts.
Mack, give him the ball. I'm
They-
going Colts in the close
They
one.
gonna say Jacoby was playing. They was gonna choose him like he on Madden. He'd be a hot like they will focus
like
on
an
him or
MVP
something. Right?
candidate.
Vinatieri. Don't kick. Frank Wright, you're a Maryland guy. You know how I feel about my Maryland guys. Don't kick a field goal. He's done. Go for every fourth down. Every fourth. Go for it.
Go for two every time.
Yes. Don't kick it, because Vinatieri, you might be one of the greatest kickers ever, but you are done.
Yeah,
you
don't
need to get
he-
out of there.
Yeah, don't
He
tarnish
is
your-
actually, in my eyes, the greatest kicker.
I was
that
going to say,
No, he clutch. He
he's
definitely the
clutches.
clutches.
He's a clutches for sure. Yeah.
But don't tarnish
He has
your
the best
legacy.
career, too.
That's
I
what
mean,
he
cut
need
him.
to chill out.
they're being nice by not cutting him, but he'd be gone. But
Yeah,
go
don't
ahead.
tarnish your legacy, bro.
I'm sorry, I just had to say
You're
that.
gonna bring down
Come
your
on.
percentage.
Come on, Colts, get it done for me.
we'll get the kickers later and then when we talk about the 49ers.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Because Lord have mercy.
My dollar Buffalo Bills coming off of a loss to the Cleveland Browns, which they should not have lost. But moving on, they're going to bounce back and get a win in Miami against the undefeated in November
Red hot.
Dolphins.
Hotter than the summer. Like
They in Miami in this game too, fellas.
that heat, baby.
Yeah, this is when the
Bills
winning
by
streak
5.5
comes.
is the spread, by the
This is
way.
when this is where the
How those spreads have
undefeated
dropped.
streak in November comes to an end. The Buffalo Bills will win this game. Because it's a must win for them. They can't lose 3 straight.
I agree with you, but yeah, I'm going with the Bills. I can't even bring myself to say that.
So here's the thing, right? I'm a little torn on this game. Miami almost beat them. They were up halftime when they
When they
played in
first
Buffalo.
played in Buffalo, yeah, they were up.
Josh Allen kind of turned on something late and figured it out. I don't think they can get down again at halftime and come back to win.
Yeah.
So I think in order for Buffalo to win, which
They
I
gotta
am
get to a
predicting,
fast start.
they got to start fast and put some points up.
Agreed.
I watched the Dolphins-Cleveland game on the NFL Rewind. Josh Allen missed a plethora of
Bills
throws.
in Cleveland. Yeah.
Plethora of. He left a lot of dollar bills on the ground out there.
Gold
yo.
Riles lost some dollar bills back on that game, hopefully.
I'm not a Josh Allen guy. I don't think he's that good. I don't think the Bills are that good. They benefited from a soft schedule and some solid defense. I think it comes to catch them eventually, but I think they'll be able to sneak into the playoffs because of the softness of their schedule, including this game, even though it's a division game. Give me the Bills by
I am
close
intrigued at
margin.
what the Bills' schedule is, by the way. But while you do
They're
that,
another team that I'm not surprised that wouldn't possibly kick the tires on Des Bryant.
well, that's what they're banking on. They're in trouble. But I just want to say Brian Flores should be Coach of the Year because he won 2 games with these bums. So that's my vote for Coach of the Year. All right, Bills Mafia, go to Miami and get a win. It's a must win. Y'all need to keep pace.
John Harbaugh,
Coach
Coach of the
probably
Year.
gonna actually win Coach of the
I'm
Year.
just saying,
right
with
now.
those bums, you win 2 games.
No doubt about it.
You deserve Coach of the Year.
The
At least some
Bills
consideration.
have the Dolphins, Broncos, Cowboys, Ravens, Steelers, Patriots, Jets. That's not easy.
They have a tough stretch. I was curious because I said they would get to 10 wins. They might barely,
I
as
think-
you said,
I think this
DC
one-
they could back in, but
This one puts them at 7. I
7.
think they'll find a way to 10-6 somehow.
yeah, that's what they'll back into the playoffs and get put out in the first
But it's
round.
because I think they started 5-1.
I have them
So
at 9
I
and
think
7.
they'll finish. I think they'll finish that last stretch. If they do finish 10-6, that means they started 5-1 and then went 1-5. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
something like
that sounds like the Buffalo team.
Whoever's playing the Bills on Wild Card Weekend, whether it's the Chiefs or whoever wins the AFC South, you got to win. So
4
get
and 5,
ready.
not 1 and
So
4.
get ready to come to Baltimore, New England week 2.
The next game we have on the docket. What's his name? Brandon Allen? There's a whole bunch of Allens this
Yeah,
year.
there's a lot of Allen.
And all of them are disappointing,
Brandon Allen goes
including Keenan Allen for my fantasy team, by the way.
to Minneapolis to face your man Cousins.
Thank you, First Cousins. Drew Lock is off for IR for the Broncos.
They're still going with Brandon Allen.
That just shows me he ain't ready. I'm not big on Drew Lock anyway. But my First Cousin, baby, I'm big on him. And you know I love what he's doing. He's playing the best since week 3. DC vouched for, baby. They have a shot to still win the NFC North. I don't think they will because they are getting back, but they still do play the Packers again in Minnesota, by the way, I think. So we'll see what happens. But you don't want to play Minnesota round 1 of the playoffs. They will be the most dangerous wild card team of any conference.
I'm going with Minnesota.
What's the spread? They covering.
Although Kirk Cousins is balling.
The spread on this game is 10.5.
Oh, they covering,
Yeah, they
baby.
covering.
I say at least 2 touchdowns.
10.5.
Kirk Cousins
that's a
is
big
definitely
spread.
balling, but the Vikings go as far as that defense as
And
well
Dalvin
as
Cook.
Dalvin Cook takes them. Dalvin Cook has been balling.
But I said this to DC real quick. I said they could beat you throwing 50 times and they can run it 30 times. But you would rather have that balance. But I got you.
is a monster. Dalvin Cook is a monster. But in this game, give me the Vikings. Hopefully Thielen comes back and gets in the feel of things. He's on my fantasy team. Give me some points. Let's go.
I too am going to take the Minnesota Vikings. It has less to do with them as it does Denver. I think Denver is just not. They're better than their record says they are, but they're still not a good.
Does John
football
Elway
team.
need to go?
I think it should be at least discussed. He
Still have not
struggled.
seen this man pick a quarterback. That's
Other than
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, he
Well,
has
Peyton
not
Manning
been-
fell in his lap because nobody wanted him.
And Peyton, man, he had like one. I give him one good.
They got a
season.
Super
Peyton
Bowl.
had 3 good years.
They got a Super Bowl out of him.
And they
Was
got
it
a Super
3?
Bowl. It was about 3. He had
That's
that
what's
record-breaking
saving-
year.
It was
he had
the
a
record. It was 2. Yeah, it was the record-breaking year. The one they won the Super Bowl.
The one they won the Super Bowl wasn't a good year.
He was
throwing-
that was a bad year,
Yeah, he
but
was throwing
he was
ducks
there.
the
For,
whole
was he
year.
there for 4 years? Because he was good for 3.
I just think he should be held accountable,
I thought he
like
was
you
there
said.
for 3.
DC.
I'm not sure.
I say
If he was there for 4 years, he was good for 3 and then terrible his last year. But they got the Super Bowl out of him. But I think he was there 2012. He was there 2012 because we beat them in the playoffs. He was there 2013 when he broke all those records. He was there 2014. He
That's
was
when
good
they
then
won,
too.
right?
No, they won in 15.
Okay.
He was there 4 years. He was good for 3 of them.
He was good for 3 of them. First three.
Yeah, the first three he was
Then he
good.
just
The
fell
last
off the
one he was
cliff.
terrible. Shout out to that memory. Y'all stay sharp out there.
I just was saying it needs
He
to be
only
discussed.
threw for 2,000 yards this last year.
He was hurt. He missed
was
a bunch
hurt.
of
Yeah, he
games,
was
and he was
hurt.
awful in that Super Bowl
He missed
too.
7 games.
And
Von Miller won him that
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
all that said, John Elway, it might be time for him
I
to
was just
go,
wondering,
but
just something to think about, because this game is going to be over by the second quarter.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings are going to be an up and down team as far as their I think they have one of the best rosters in the NFL, top to bottom. I think they don't have any real roster weaknesses, but they also play down the competition at times, and Kirk Cousins is erratic. Although I will say he has the best passer rating since week 2. So
Just say I called and talked to my first cousin. We had a good
that
time.
ain't my guy. That's his guy. But
My first cousin.
I do like them to win this game. Minnesota, I don't know. 10.5 seems like a bit much, but they are at home, and they are playing some good football right now. So give me Minnesota.
That Broncos defense is just not good to me.
I'm picking the Vikings. I didn't think I had to say anything about it. They're
Oh,
playing
right.
the Broncos.
Okay. Next game.
DC, your Saints coming off a two-week bye, going to Tampa Bay to face the Buccaneers. I don't think
Who
this is
won a
contest
game?
in any way, shape, or form about who you think you got. You can just pencil me in for the Saints right now, but I'll let you go ahead.
He looking a little nervous. He over there blinking a little harder.
This ain't nervous. This is sheer disappointment because they lost to somebody's dirty birds. Not my birds, ladies and gentlemen. Those are not my birds. My birds play in Baltimore. But Jameis is so wildly inconsistent. They got to win against Kyler, who's having a great rookie year, by the way. I don't think they'll win again this week. I don't think there's any way New Orleans goes back-to-back losses to Atlanta and to Tampa Bay. And if they do, then bring back Teddy Bridgewater, guys. Let's just get it out the way. Bring me.
I kind of hope they lose. Just like to see that.
Bring me Teddy, man. Bring me Teddy. If they lose, you will have a much more humbled opinion about me and my Saints next week.
Damn, I want them to lose now. I think it'll be a close game with Saints. Who that?
Spread is 5.5.
Yeah.
So that's about right.
I'm going with the Saints as well.
I think it'll be a shootout.
I can see this one being a shootout.
For sure. Jameis,
Mike
like
Evans
I said, he's
playing
very
well.
inconsistent, and
Chris
this is
Godwin.
one of the games.
All right, but
where-
he gonna spot the Saints with a
OJ Howard had a
Of course.
touchdown, folks. That's right.
of course, you
He's
know
allowed-
he is.
he gonna
Marshall
spot.
Lattimore is also hurt.
It's going to be
He
what?
gonna spot the Saints at
He
least
is
2
hurt.
picks.
3
So,
touchdowns and 2 picks. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe a fumble.
Maybe 400 yards.
Peyton Barber and your boy Ronald Jones, USC guy,
Trojan.
finally got his head on straight. I like the pick in the draft. He's a big time running back.
He going
Man, well,
28 for
The Buccaneers
46.
also just cut Vernon Hargreaves.
Your boy Florida, underachiever.
Yeah.
No, he was too
Lazy.
small. He's
He's
too small.
He's fast, but
But
that's it.
and he was
He's
small.
lazy, though. He
And he
doesn't
was
hustle.
small. And he was small.
You fast and don't hustle. I don't
Getting
understand.
bullied.
Yeah.
Battle of the sucky teams. We have the New York Jets going to the other part of Maryland to face the Redskins.
Do we have tie? Can we
Give
pick
me-
a tie? Can we pick a tie?
Give me Sam.
Can we pick a tie? Do we know who DC's going to
Go with the Jets.
Go ahead. So how you? What do you call him?
Kiss and Sam, baby. Kiss and Sam, baby. My man Kiss and Sam is gonna strike hard.
They actually won last week.
They
We won
did.
the
He
Battle of
looked
New
very
York.
good last week.
Won
He
the
wins
Battle of New
despite
York.
his head
That
coach.
was a shootout.
He wins despite his head coach. Don't get me started on Adam Gase. He's bad on everything relating to football. But despite Adam Gase, Sam Darnold goes into Landover and gets a win over the hapless, awful, terrible franchise that is the Washington Redskins.
It's me.
DC.
No.
Mm.
You gonna say DC? Like,
Oh, DC is not picking DC. But I'm picking DC, and I'm picking DW.
Jesus.
Dwayne Haskins, baby. The Ohio State. Throw your O's up. Yes, number 1 team in the country for college football. Screw all that LSU talk. It's Ohio State. But anyway, Dwayne Haskins will win this game. Coming off a bye, Darius Geis is back. Agent Peterson's still running that thing. Terry McLaurin might be the best rookie that no one's talking about. Bill Callahan has them playing old school, run, smash mouth football. I like that off the defensive line. They will win this game somehow because the Jets always let you down when you believe in them. They played well one week when we thought they was going to lose. Now you think they're going to win? They're going to lose. And I'm going with the Redskins, baby. Dan Snyder, Bruce Allen, Dwayne Haskins, baby.
Wow.
That's my upset pick of the week. Redskins get their second win.
Actually, this game is about even. Jets by 1.5.
Going with the
Spread.
Skins, baby.
yo, you just upset me. Like,
You
what?
got on green like you a Jets fan. You don't want Dwayne to do well, baby? I'm rooting for the brother.
I do, but nah.
He deserves it.
He need help.
He'll figure it out this week. I think we'll have a play. He played okay against Buffalo. It wasn't horrible. I think he'll play okay.
All right.
Run that rock. Give it to Geis. McLaurin over the top.
Somebody breathe on him. He hurt.
Hey, I'm going with the Skins. You may never hear me say this again, so record this.
Who you got, bro? I can't believe I heard it that time.
AC, this is for you.
I'm going with the Jets.
My God. You got the green on today, man.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the Jets.
Hey, man, the Redskins deserve something good. Look, listen, last time they were in D.C., the Nationals have won the World Series. The Mystics have won the WNBA title.
And, right.
I'm trying to help DC out, man. They stabbing people for chicken sandwiches out there. They need help. They need all the help they can get. And y'all thought we would
That was PG County, actually, bro.
DC, PG, Oxford, they're all the same people. They're all in the same group. Dwayne Haskins, baby, bring some hope back to DC. I know we talking about the Redskins longer than we should, but go Redskins.
You talking about the Redskins
too long? That was way too much.
This will never happen again.
We
so
all
record.
Know Jets gonna win this game, bro.
Yeah,
But
bro.
I understand that you won't be down again.
Here's the thing.
I have to try.
I think there should have been a rule on not discussing Redskin football.
You told me this.
And we still talking about Redskin football.
He is. Nobody else.
Is Trent Williams
You're right.
playing too, or is he
No,
not
he's
playing?
done for the year. He's done for the year. They shut him down.
They should have traded him. But anyway, that's
Trent
not
Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
He shoved. They put him on the
And they not
non-football
paying
injury
him.
list
And they not paying him.
because they're the Redskins and they're terrible at everything on and off the field.
The Arizona Cardinals go to Cali to face Jimmy G, or as you like to call him.
Porn star James.
And what else does the G stand for? You said?
I don't even remember.
I think you said garbage.
Yeah, that sounds about
Just
right.
wanted to throw it all out there.
Oh, it's on me.
No, I'll stop.
Oh, okay.
I thought you had more names. I just want to interrupt you.
This is actually my upset game of the week. I have the Arizona Cardinals going to
I like it.
San Fran and beating the San Francisco 49ers.
So
Let's go, Kyler.
Are you a believer in Kyler?
Let's go,
Are
Kyler.
you joining the band? I think all of us are on the. I mean, I was driving the bus.
Yeah, he started the bus. I was a believer after week 2.
Yeah,
when he
I have
played us,
Kyler
it
winning
was-
this game.
All right.
They almost won the first game that was in Arizona. It was a really good game. They attempted a fourth quarter comeback. It didn't quite get there. The 49ers coming off a unsuccessful
Tumultuous game.
against the Seahawks.
Word of the week.
Good way
George
to
Kittle
put
is
that.
still hurt. Manuel Sanders is hurt.
That is true.
Matt Breida is hurt. I just think the Arizona Cardinals will get it done.
Okay.
Let me tell you about Jimmy G, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
I understand he didn't have George Kittle. I understand Emmanuel Sanders got hurt early in the
wasn't
game.
very good.
Still gotta win
He
that
wasn't
game,
very good.
bro.
James Garoppolo is bad at playing the quarterback position. There's a yellow line that indicates where the first down is. He throws 5 yards before that line, no matter where it is. If it's 3rd and 2, he's throwing a screen in the backfield. If it's 3rd and 5, he's throwing at the line of scrimmage. If it's 3rd and 10, he's throwing a slant for 5 yards. He doesn't throw the ball down the field. He's awful. He has a noodle arm. The one shot he took in overtime, he slightly underthrew. Shaquem Griffin got a hand on it, and they lost because of it.
That was a good throw though, and good defense.
All right, well, was it a good throw in the fourth quarter when he had not one but 2 picks by Seattle dropped? And then he kept checking his way down the field?
He threw him right.
He threw it to KJ Wright and then to Bobby Wagner. Almost back-to-back
Are you
plays.
going with Cliff
All that
Kingsbury?
said, give me the 49ers because I don't think the Cardinals can stop anybody.
Jimmy F. Baby. And the F is for fumble. But I'm definitely going with the 49ers just because that defense, man. That 49ers defense is very good.
They are a very good
It's
defense.
a very good defense.
Would you
And they will
put that
get
stat
tested.
about Sherman?
Yeah.
How he just locking down?
Sherman is back this year
Yeah.
in full effect.
Yeah.
They will get tested by. I hate Cliff Kingsbury. I don't like him at all. But they
He's
will
getting
get
better.
tested by his
He's
offense.
getting better offensively.
And that Kyler guy is special.
He has the
he's
arm
special.
on him. So
Thank you, Miss Sherman, for lighting the fire back under Richard, giving him a
I
day.
would not be surprised if the Cardinals do win, just for the simple fact, like I said, Kyler is definitely winning Rookie of the Year. I don't think.
Well,
anybody-
Josh Jacobs
Josh
might
Jacobs,
get
nah,
it.
I
I
think
told you it's gonna be
It's
like
close.
it's gonna be like Saquon and Baker last year. It's gonna be a running back quarterback.
I
And
think-
it's coming
I
down.
think
It's
gonna go
Kyler's
to the
winning
quarterback.
that.
gonna go down to
Yeah.
the.
It's gonna go to
Well,
the
last year
quarterback
with
every time.
Saquon. We'll see.
Saquon
Josh Jacobs.
balled- no.
Josh Jacobs is balling.
Saquon-
I think
balled
if Baker
out,
played
yo.
the full 16.
Well, I mean,
Saquon.
Saquon's season was ridiculous,
I'm about
but
to say,
Josh
Saquon
Jacobs is
balled
living
out.
up to the hype and surpassing it.
I mean, we both predicted him. We called.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, I
I think you did too, didn't you?
Yeah, I called you.
Yeah, we all picked Josh Jacobs.
I
to win
think.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I think Kyler's going to win this though.
But he's gonna probably close.
49ers win this game. close game, closer than everyone.
I want to pick Kyler so bad, but I do not trust what's around him on defense, especially. I think the offense has actually gotten better throughout the year.
They're
running the ball more. The play calling is better.
Yeah.
Cliff Kingsbury, you get all the girls off the field. You're a handsome gentleman. Finally good you can call some goddamn offense in the NFL because it ain't about spreading it out 50,000 times. Do what your quarterback does. Let Kyler run. You let him do what he can do.
They can't run the ball at all, though.
At all.
But Kyler can. But he won't win this week. But next year, I like where they're hitting.
San Francisco is 11.5 on this game. Take the Cardinals, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
think the San Fran has to win this game if they want to be taken for real. And Nick Bosa's pretty good. And the left tackle of the Cardinals, whatever his name is, pretty bad. So
You gotta take risks. That's my risk of the week.
hey, man, you number one. I
11
ain't
and a
gonna knock
half.
you.
11 and a half.
Like you said, put your money on Arizona.
Pick Arizona.
And that number one guy.
The worst team in the league faces Byron's Raiders this week. I'm pretty sure everybody's going Raiders.
DC, baby. Say it with me, baby. The Raiders.
The Raiders.
And they have a chance, like you said, to be in a wild card mix, baby. Derek Carr, your boy. He's playing well. We all love Josh Jacobs. Could be rookie of the year. The defense getting stops when they needed to.
Yeah.
And offensive line playing well. John Gruden coaching his butt off. Might be the best coaching job he's done since Tampa.
I will say, though, there's no way that they should have been losing at any point to the Chargers last week. The Chargers turned the ball over so much. and
Way
played
too
horrible
many
football.
times. Yeah.
A lot of penalties all over the field for them, and that was still a game down to the very end. That's the one thing I will say about Oakland. They're not good enough yet. They don't have a winning mentality yet. To
They're
put teams away.
overachieving, for sure.
Yeah, and I think that schedule lightens up at the end of the season. You'll see they start to put some wins together. They will threaten for a wild card, and that's saying a lot for the Oakland Raiders.
What's their schedule?
I'm gonna go back to it.
While we get that out the way, I will say it is a great job by John Gruden. Derek Carr looks
Coaching
great
his
this
butt
year.
off.
does,
Derek
he does.
Carr. Looks like they finally getting along.
If
Darren Waller,
Darren
Wowzers
Waller.
boy.
So ex-Raven.
Just got paid,
Yeah,
too.
he
Got a new
did.
contract a couple
Yes,
weeks
he
ago.
did.
His last two games have been trash.
Yeah.
Well, they don't throw to the tight end as much. I
they
can't
throw,
say that.
no, he's targeted more than anybody else.
But
Yeah.
they
He
run
has
that
the most
route.
targets.
They run
I'm
that
about to say,
route, though.
that's
Tyrell Williams playing well.
They have the Bengals, the Jets, the Chiefs, the Titans, the Jags, the Chargers, and then the Broncos.
I hear about 4 more wins then.
Yeah, sounds like it.
What's their record?
They going
got
about 9 and
5
7.
wins,
I
9
was
and
saying that
7.
about 9 and 7.
I think they go 9 and 7.
You know
and
what?
Buffalo goes 10 and 6.
I got them going 8 and 8.
The Oakland Raiders will be in the playoffs, baby. Because the Browns ain't making it. I don't believe in the Steelers. The Oakland Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders in a couple months.
The
Yeah.
Bills are gonna
Will
make
be
it.
in the playoffs.
The Bills are gonna
I'm
make
jumping
the
off the
wild
ledge.
card.
I'm already wrong. I said the
Texans-
Browns
no,
was going to win the
They're going
division.
to be the 4.
The Bills gonna be a wild card team. So the Texans are gonna win that division, and somebody else from the South gets in.
I don't think 2 teams from the South get in.
I think 2 teams from the South gets in, and the Bills and the Pats get in. Those are the wild cards. Ravens win their division. The Chiefs win their division. There's your AFC.
No, the Chiefs
playoff
guaranteed not to win it right now. I mean, just
I didn't
but-
say it's guaranteed,
yeah.
but they're gonna.
I was just saying that they
Raider Nation, baby.
Yeah, I don't. We can go to the next game. I don't,
Yeah.
Silver and black attack. Al Davis, rest in peace, baby. And like you always say, just win, baby.
This is the other possibility for game of the week as we have a Super Bowl rematch from a few years ago.
Oh gosh,
Where
don't mind.
the New England Patriots coming off their first loss of the season go to Philly to face the Eagles. I guess I'll go first.
We know who you pick.
This is a must-win for this team, so I have to go with them at this point. Their season is on the line. I'm gonna go Eagles. I think the Patriots have a lot of holes on offense, and I think that defense really got exposed last week. I don't think that their defense is really good.
they didn't play nobody.
Lamar Jackson.
This is
Not,
the first
you know Lamar
girl-
Jackson not the quarterback for the Eagles, right?
But I think you can run on them. I think you can pass on them. Just don't attack Stephon Gilmore. I'm going with Eagles.
I'm going with the Patriots. They just came off a loss. Can't quite remember the stat, but I was looking that up. Brady, I can't remember the stat.
After a
His
loss.
percentage after a loss.
Ridiculous, probably.
Um,
and they coming off a bye.
That's
Both
so that's
teams
what I
are
was about
coming
to
off
get to.
by.
Yeah.
The Eagles
Well,
are coming
what's
off.
Bill-
Only
Belichick's record.
one of them is coached by Bill Belichick.
What's
Hey.
Belichick's record after a
and
bye?
Belichick takes away what you do best.
Which is what exactly?
What do they do best?
Yeah.
Exactly. So what's he taking it away?
Right, run.
They don't run well.
They don't run well.
Well,
They're not-
they're
there's
not
nothing-
passing.
Call Philly specials.
They not going to pass
Call
the ball.
Philly specials.
He has nothing to take away.
Flea flicker. They do that pretty well.
And remember, Nick Foles played the Patriots, not broken up.
That's right.
Wentz.
Tell him again. See?
All right, the Carson Wentz disrespect should come to like a slow
Is he,
down.
I thought he was
Like,
going to be MVP this year. Where is he at? He's not even in the
I didn't pick him for MVP.
A lot of these pundits and so-called experts and Antoine Rouse.
I picked him for MVP.
Nah, I'm just giving you a hard
Oh,
time.
I was about to
I don't think
I did
you
that.
That's what.
We can check that later. We can fact check that another time. But
I don't think I would have picked him for MVP.
I know who I picked. My guy got
I picked
hurt.
them to go to the Super Bowl though.
Yeah, you picked him to win the Super Bowl, actually.
And I picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl.
He picks the Ravens every week, which we love on the show, fellas.
I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots for the simple fact that
Hey, man,
Belichick's
I've been
coming off a
wrong
bye. I don't think Philly does anything well enough to beat them. And
Yeah, Philly really has no strength, like defense. Nothing.
yeah, there's nothing they do.
And they got a lot of injuries.
They have the most names that have done nothing all year. What are you talking
They
about?
got a lot of injuries.
Good point, bro. I'm so
Y'all
glad
can't-
those names.
They've underachieved on
Yeah,
defense.
y'all can't stop the pass either. Brady, right? I mean,
It's gonna be another check down. So here's the difference between Brady and Jimmy G, because I know people be saying Brady checks down a lot. Brady is 47 and a half years old, and that was 10 years ago. He was 47, so his arm literally
He
not-
never had a strong arm.
Yeah, he
But
never
even
did.
still, when he was in, hey, he throw it down the field. When they had Randy Moss, the ball went down the field.
Yeah.
Never seen that from Jimmy G. There is no throwing the ball down the field. And Brady can outthink you, whereas Jimmy G literally just throws slants. And
No,
check
he was very erratic at the end of that game. Like we was just talking about. I know I'm going back, but at the end of that game, like you said, so many picks that were dropped. He was very erratic. Like
He
his,
is
I
trash.
think he just missed his.
Trash.
No, you can look. No, well,
Trash.
I agree. I agree
Trash.
with that. But you can just tell he was not comfortable.
You know what?
in
If he
that
works
position.
hard and he really focuses and he gets
He's
together,
still gonna be trash.
he can be garbage. But right now, he's trash.
No, he
I'm
can
not
be
about to continue this,
garbage.
Jimmy Garoppolo talk.
He could be garbage if he works.
His team is
With the
8-1.
accent
yeah, with the
mark.
accent, exactly. He could be
His team is
garbage.
8-1.
That don't mean it's his fault. He's trash.
Yeah, defense and run game.
I'm guessing I'm gonna just put the pages down for you, and I don't know if you're gonna have any.
Off a bye, they're both off a bye. But I think the Patriots defense will not get exposed. Lamar Jackson is the quarterback for the Eagles. Just saying, folks. So everybody ain't gonna be
Everybody
able to
picked the
torch their
Patriots, so
defense.
this can be a nice little.
But the Eagles are going to play this game close. The NFC East, like I said, I'm a little worried. I'm a little concerned. Eagles have a soft schedule, but they do lose this week and the week after next week they have Seattle. So it's going to be 2 straight losses for the Eagles.
Speaking of concern, next game.
Brady, baby. Never bet against 12.
Excuse me. The Sunday night game is the Chicago Bears and Mitchell Trubisky had 3
Ew.
touchdowns last week against the Los Angeles Rams. Since you said, I'm gonna start with you. Mitchell Trubisky did look good last week, though. No, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I was the one that had the concern. My concern is that I was high on the Rams to start the year.
They are.
We all were.
They are very disappointing.
Yeah.
Their
Um,
offense is just not.
They can't
clicking.
run the ball. I don't know what's going on with
Cooper
Todd
Kupp
Gurley.
has zero
Jared Goff is trash.
catches.
No catches, right?
They only targeted him 3 times.
4.
I don't know what the deal is there. I don't think they have big receivers, big enough guys that can win those tight contested catch type situations. None of us are too high on Jared Goff. We never were.
At all. I always thought he was a
wasn't high on
product of
him
the
with-
system.
I wasn't high on him when they had Jeff Fisher, and we know what he do to quarterbacks.
But all that being said, I have to pick them because I think they need to win this game against
Must
a
win.
Chicago team that's not very good. And against Mitchell Trubisky, his best game of the season was still average. He had, 170 something yards total. It was not a good passing outing. He just wasn't terrible like he normally is.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, the Rams are home. They're a 7-point favorite. I don't know if they cover because I just don't know what to believe from them. But I think they find a way to win this game. Give me the Rams.
You just took everything I was thinking. Man.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams as well. I have to believe at some point, especially on defense, they figure it out.
Is Aaron Donald playing this year?
Yeah, he.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. I picked him for DPOY.
They have all these big names on defense. And
Jalen
it's just
Ramsey
like,
is another
yeah,
one.
they
Is he
are
playing?
all. He got burnt a couple times.
He might leave. He might leave the Rams. Shoot, he looking around like, I don't know
I
about
have to
this.
believe they get it together at some point. I've never been high on Jared. I don't even know why they drafted him that high when they did that.
He was the
Anyway,
number 1 pick, by the way.
I'm going with the Rams. Give Todd Gurley the ball a little bit more, please. I've been saying this for weeks.
It must be something they
They're
know that we
saying
don't.
he has degenerative
it's-
knees.
Okay.
Which I don't like.
He's
Todd Andrew Bynum.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Todd Brandon Roy.
Why is this game on Sunday night? Oh, they made it last year because they can't flex shit.
Yep. Well, you can.
Well,
they
you can,
flex,
but they're
it had,
not-
had
yeah.
to happen weeks ago.
Yeah, and this
And
is
these are two teams
that
that
were
won the
good.
division.
Yeah, I see. And it's 2 big markets, so
Yep, that'll do it. Rouse.
I'm picking the Rams.
All right,
the same
cool.
reason I picked the Eagles to win.
must win.
It's a
Must
must
win.
win.
The NFC wild card, that second one.
It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting.
Very interesante. Just like the AFC too, but
If you wanna, Mitchell Trubisky went 16 for 23 for 173 and 3.
I said 173. Wow, another one.
3 rushes.
Stay sharp, kids.
As well.
yeah, I'm just not believing in that. Cam, go get Cam. Chicago.
Yeah, please.
Last game of the week, the
Cam probably look
Kansas
tough
City
in that
Chiefs
jersey though.
and the UK Chargers play in Mexico.
Mexico City.
Okay, so they're the London, Mexico City, LA, San Diego Chargers.
The LA Luchadors.
They have a lot of L's. That's all I found out because they're gonna lose this game.
Ooh, good one.
I like that.
I too think they're going to lose this game. Pat's back, ladies and gentlemen. They
Pat
lost
is
that
back.
game because of their horrible defense and their terrible kicking unit.
Pat did ball
I never
out, though.
saw a bad snap
Your
on
boy.
one kick, a touchdown given up, and then a block kick the second time. I've never seen any sequence like that. A bad defense and special teams play. Pat had 400 plus yards, 443,
Jump
3
pass.
touchdowns, no picks. He's amazing. And don't believe in the Chargers. Don't go Chargers. No Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That being said, I'm definitely going with the Chiefs. They have to bounce back. That was a terrible loss. A loss that I wasn't expecting, so I know they probably wasn't expecting it. But like any given Sunday. But yeah, I'm definitely going with the Chiefs.
Close spread on this, -3.5.
It's a division game, so
But the Chargers don't have a home field.
yeah.
The soccer stadium.
Because they play for
And
3
they're
different
playing in
countries.
Mexico City. First, speaking of field, wasn't last year in Mexico City when they were supposed to play the game canceled because the field was terrible?
Terrible.
That was
Something
the
like
Chiefs and Rams, I think.
Yeah,
and they
that
ended
was
up
cool.
moving it to Monday night, and it was a great game.
Greatest game
Probably
of
the
the
best
season.
game of the year.
In Mexico
That was the game of the year last
I don't know. What's the teams? I just know
Chiefs.
the
Chiefs and the Chargers.
Chiefs -3.5, by the way.
Mi amigo, Patrick Mahomes. That's all I got to say. That was my best Spanish.
Patrick Mahomes.
All right, well, to all those that speak Spanish, we're sorry about it. With that.
Viva los Chiefs!
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let's
Get
wrap this
this
up.
man out the mic.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
Hasta luego, mi amigos. That's Disqualified Opinions, week 11. See how the picks turn out. Hopefully better than last week. You know we always talk NFL here. Stay tuned for more. We gone.